announcements. So there is the Fed, of course, which is on Wednesday, which will be keenly watched. But this week there is also a lot of attention on UK and what happens as far as Brexit is concerned. So the Brexit bill essentially has gone through all stages of the Parliament, has passed all stages of Parliament, and now it's essentially gone to the Queen for clearance. But this week per se is going to be critical because it's expected that Brexit is essentially going to be triggered by Prime Minister Theresa May. Manisha is now joining in with a roundup of what we should expect from the UK this week. Manisha, go on.
Well, absolutely, Prashant. Thank you so much for that. As you rightly pointed out, this week seems quite data-heavy and event-heavy when it comes to the global markets there. The Fed meeting kick-starts today, and we will hear some announcement coming on tomorrow in sense of an interest rate hike. But even bigger one in sense of the whole market and economy moving, of course, would be Brexit. And as you pointed out, the Parliament now has passed the Brexit bill unamended, and it would become a law as soon as the royal approval comes in for that. Well, you know, Article 50 is a plan for any country which wants to exit the European Union, and that would really mean that it is about the negotiation, about the withdrawal there, and it would take 2 years to reach any kind of an agreement. In case if there is no extension that comes on to that, then there's an exit or a cap of 2 years that the negotiations can go on when it comes to the Brexit timeline there. But just to give you a sense on how it really could flow in next 2 years is, by the end of March now, there's an expectation that the UK Prime Minister will trigger the Article 50. In April is when you have a European Union summit of the 27 leaders. This would be excluding the United Kingdom. And after this EU 27 country summit, the European Commission would then publish a negotiating guideline for the UK to follow going forward from here. It would be by the month of April and May that you will see the negotiations begin. It will be only by the autumn of 2017 that you will see the UK government expecting to introduce a legislation to finally leave the European Union. It would only be by October 2018 that you will see the negotiations conclude. And by October 2018 and March 2019 is when the House of Parliament, European Council and the European Parliament would vote on any kind of deal that does come across because of these negotiations. March 2019 would be 2 years complete since the Article 50 would have been triggered, and this is when the UK can formally withdraw from the European Union. So while this is how the next 2 years do look like when it comes to Brexit, but remember the European Union is looking at a lot of other factors as well into this year as well. It would be between 23rd April to 7th May that you have the French presidential elections as well coming in. It's on 24th of September this year that you also have German parliamentary elections coming in as well. And to top all of that, you have the Scotland calling for a referendum to leave UK. So there's plenty, action coming in from European Union, and we have seen pound actually not give too much of a reaction to that as of now, but we definitely have seen some buying into precious metals. So you have the gold and silver prices actually see some buying in last 18 to 20 hours in the international markets there, the Indian markets as well taking some support from that.